Welcome. In this video, we're going to talk about something called container queries. So this is a new feature that landed in CSS baseline recently, and it is used for responsive layout similar to the media queries. So if you look at this website, we have, when we look at the mobile layout, there's a single column layout, and as we go into the bigger width devices, it lays them out in a 3-card layout. So this is fine, but when we go into some in-between sizes, like about this much, so if we go down at this range, you might find it a little bit too big. So we may have images that are not meant to scale this much. So in those cases, we may want to do alternative layout. Something like, let's say we want to do a float left for the image, and then maybe set the width to something like, I don't know, 250 pixels or so. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to apply this layout whenever the container is too big. Like in this case, the container is this block. And whenever it gets too big, we want to apply it. So whenever it gets beyond 500 pixels. As you can see, it's not as simple as using a media query. This is a different type of query that we need, and that's the container query. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be first registering all these blocks. So if you look at these CSS blocks, we already have a rule for them that target them to make it 100%. So we can use that. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be registering them as containers. So the container type is going to be inline size. So you can register the containers for different purposes, either for width and height changes or just width. So in this case, we just want the width. And the container name, let's call it service. All right. So this is going to allow us to be able to target this in the CSS collection. So let's go to the CSS collection, and I'm going to add a CSS collection for container. So in this case, I'm going to be using the service. That's the name that we gave. And the width, I want it to be anytime the width is greater than 500 pixels, I want these rules to take effect. And now we can actually add our rule. So what I'm going to say is anything under services image. So now I want it to be like what we did over here. So float left and certain width. So I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to come over here to the services images. So now this will actually take effect whenever you can see it's taking effect for all of them. Whenever the container is greater than 500 pixels, now we have this 2-column layout for the cards. And whenever they go below a certain amount, it just goes on top of each other. So you can actually accomplish really cool effects and responsive layouts like this. And yeah, feel free to play around. Thank you very much.